Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning. We picked up about 4/10 of an inch of rain last night. We got the pit covered up before it rained. Cooper and Zach did that. I got the wet corn out of the hopper bottom now, so we are ready to start putting drier corn in to the wet holding bin so we can start the dryer. But we got these giant tarps in the way, so I got to figure out a way to kind of get them out of the way. I'm guessing Zach will probably be here pretty soon. One of the boys to help me move these out of the way. They're heavy. Hard to do it by yourself. But in the meantime, I'm going to check the water, antifreeze, oil, all that good stuff in the first Freightliner. Let's go ahead and check the oil, guys, and make sure everything's full. That is one of the biggest things in the morning or afternoons, whenever you need to be checking oils, water, just to make sure everything, because things can happen so quick. Plumb full, plumb full. Looks like the water's okay. Kind of hard to see what Zach and me are doing, but we need to put some new belts on this conveyor. So Zach's loosening it. I'm gonna climb up on this side, get up there and see if we put the new belts on. 98 Volvo semi. A few years ago we had throttle on it, kept wanting to go down. I just got a call from Cooper. He needs the parts book for the combine, and I think it's in our parts safe down in the big shop. So he asked me if I'd run down there and get it for him. Zach is going to unload some corn for a little bit till I get back. I tell you, I'm really the group that I get to work with every day. It's just relaxing, makes you feel good. When you work around a lot of good people, it does. It makes you feel good. And it's kind of like any company. You get a bad apple, it can really ruin things. But I have to say, we have some really good apples. Daddy Cornstar tries to outrun the police with this 1998 Chevy pickup. Top speeds, 68 miles per hour in the high-speed chase. They did the old pit remover on the old Chevy pickup. We don't want to do that, so put the seat belt on, and even if I didn't have the seat belt on, I got pulled over for it. I would not try to outrun the law. This big old safe here, you may think it's full of pennies or parking tickets, but it's actually full of parts books. And the reason we put our parts book in here, then we don't have to worry about the mice, anything getting hold of them. Let's see here. Ha! This is the book Cooper needs for working on the combine. Kind of a little wild around here today. We're trying to get everything running and going. You stay here, Ellie. We got the wireless internet service must be having troubles. They got towers up there. So anyhow, they're out here working. We got all our trucks empty. We had one truck this morning. It's kind of running a little rough, but checked her over and it seems like it's running good now. I shouldn't be turning my head away. Your guys are probably catching half of what I'm saying as I'm looking away. They teach you in play practice to look at the camera, look at the microphone and talk. Don't be looking away. What am I doing? I didn't learn much, did I? It's like Cooper and Zach, they're doing some work here. I guess we're missing a few things on our rotor. How's it looking in there? I was just thinking, you know, it's amazing like how many times a day I go back, check the dryer, every load, back and forth. You think about it, how many footsteps we make a day on our little feet and our ankles moving around, and how strong they are. We take them for granted. They're supposed to work. But what I'm doing, last night we filled this overhead with probably 45 to 5,000 bushels of corn. We were putting wetter corn in the other hopper bottom back there, but we got all that dried up just about. So I'm going to put some of the drier corn that's 17% in this semi-trailer, so that way when that hopper bottom runs out, we can run some of this in. We got rain last night and Cooper and Zach haven't started harvest yet today, so I'm just trying to keep the dryer going. Oh man. Sometimes the guys that put this stuff together, I really can't say much, I guess. I wish I could, guys. I'm gonna bite my tongue. Ah! You guys know my frustration. I think we got it going. Just thinking, if you guys got some comments down below, feel free to put them in. Talking to the people that built some new houses where things went totally wrong. So kind of put a little bit of something in the comments down below that went wrong with you, and you're the bad person, but you know you're not the bad person. There we go, there we go. We're going to wait for that hopper bottom to run empty before we start dumping this corn in there. And then we'll have to readjust the dryer. Tweak, tweak, tweak. Little buddy's kind of watching the door. She's a good dog. Looks like it's time to move some dry corn over to the dryer, and then we can speed up the dryer a little bit, which will be really, really nice. Things will go through a lot faster. We will start moving some corn from the overhead to the dryer. We were drying 21% corn. Now we'll be drying 17% corn, which we can shoot that through the dryer pretty fast. Well, while we're sitting here, Cooper and Zach came along and they found some tail lights not working on this trailer. So they took the lights out to find out there was a mouse nest in there, and they chewed a wire in half. If everything goes good, we should have that empty tonight, and then everything will be empty tomorrow. I want to show you something here, and it just made me think. I want to show you this crown of the corn here, how it's piling up. Pretend like that's inside of a bin. Now if you go inside of a full bin when it's peaked up and you're standing on top, see how it sucks it down? Now if you're standing on top of that peak, and let's say there's a little crust underneath there with a hollow spot, if that starts to suck down, it just pulls you down with it, and you can't get out. It's like quicksand. You see how it just keeps going deeper and deeper? That's just like in a bin. If they turn on the auger in the middle of the bin, it sucks it out, pulls you down. Eventually you get covered up. Just talked to Zach and Cooper. Since we got almost 5/10 of an inch of rain last night, we're going to go ahead and let the dryer get everything emptied today. It's almost 5 o'clock, so the time we got out in the field now, it's still mushy. The combine and everything would be okay, but why make tracks? So we're going to wait till tomorrow, and I'm going to try to get everything emptied tonight. Not only when we're trying to do corn and keep everything running, we still have the other jobs that need to be done. A lot of times Cooper or Zach jump on the lawnmower and they're running around trying to mow. I think Cooper said the other day he's trying to keep the yards mowed. He's been putting about 11 hours a week on the lawnmower. We keep the grain vac set up here because we've had some issues. Things plugging up at times, the pit, whatever. So we just keep the grain vac hooked up to the tractor so we can run the lines in the whatever we need to pump corn out, put it right in the semi. So we kind of learned if we keep it out here, the chances are a little slimmer to need it. But when it's not sitting out here, then we're spending an hour getting it out and ready to run. A couple weeks ago, Cooper was saying everybody was putting out, hey, done mowing the yard for 2025. Well, I think Cooper mowed the lawn twice since then. Cooper's got a whole bunch of hay bales put away, big round ones. He's got some at another farm too. I think he's got about 180 of them baled. The price right now took a big nosedive since last year. So hopefully somewhere along the line, price of hay goes back up. Why is it the things you want to go up, go down, and things you want to go down, go up? Came over to just kind of check while the dryer's running. Roman's been over here working. He's been getting a lot done. So it's kind of on coal house here. We're hoping starting tomorrow that sun will come out, dry things down. We would really like to be able to kind of move along on the corn. Kind of brings back memories where I'm walking right now. I don't know if you remember on Cole the Cornstar's videos, this used to be the graveyard junkyard for the augers. From the time I was a little boy till a couple years ago, I guess. Like this corn number here, I don't know if it's a 113-day corn or what, but these ears look really nice. Show you what I do every trip, every time I come in. We grab our safety spoon. You're probably wondering, what is that goofy thing, Daddy Cornstar? We grab our little bowl. Tag along. I'll show you how this works. We take this journey, so come along. This is where the handle comes in handy, and I'll show you why. Better to be safe than 2 fingers too short or a whole hand. So basically every load I take out of the back of the dryer is coming out of the dryer at pretty high temperature, about 130 degrees temperature coming out of the back of the dryer. Every load we make sure everything's balanced on this antique scale. Moisture tester is what I should call it. Just dropped 3 kernels of corn, so we want to pick that off the floor. Alright. Coming out about 18 degrees, or 18% moisture running through, but then we take off 3 points for 130 degree corn. We're down to about 15%, so I could probably speed it up a little bit yet. I'd like the corn to be coming out about 16% after we get it cooled off. Probably wondering what I'm doing. I kind of let the corn cool off. That way, 15 minutes or so when I come back, I'll re-sample it as it cools down. Should be the same, but just kind of my way to play with the moisture tester. Let's go ahead and peek in the bin. Like I said, we're putting hot corn in the bin. So once I get the floor covered good, I want to run the fan tonight. And I think tomorrow we'll go to the other bin, kind of flow them back and forth, make sure we get things cooled off. Oh, yeah, we actually got quite a bit of corn in here. That's what we're gonna do. We'll go up above, flip the flipper to the next bin. We'll blow air on this tonight, probably plus tomorrow. Go ahead and turn the dryer off. I thought it looked like the line was down low. All right, let's get things shut down for the night. Turn the LP gas off. The reason I turn the LP gas off, because what if we get a leak in the middle of the night? Start squirting all over. Kind of nice. Our LP man, he puts sensors. He puts sensors on our tanks so he knows how full they are, how low they are. 40%. I'm going to send him a text message so he knows we're shutting down for the night. All right, let's shut her down here. let her cool down for the night. But we're gonna go up above and flip some stuff so tomorrow we can start putting corn in the far bin. Well, up here on the catwalk, the first conveyor that goes from the grain leg and then travels along here, dumps the corn in this bin. I want to start putting corn down at that other bin tomorrow, so I need to close the little trap door here. I don't know if you can see underneath there, but we need to shut that door. That way, the door will be all the way shut, so when this conveyor drops to this one, it will continue on. All right, let's get this checked out. Since I'm up here, I probably better go down. I know we had started this, but I just want to double check. Want to make sure the power's on. I didn't feel like climbing down the stairs yet. Such a beautiful view up here. You can see, there you can kind of see Cole's house from here. See how he's adding on to it. I see Cole down there now. Okay, it looks like the juice is on. The juice is on. Okay, we are ready. We are ready. Go back down. You know, it's kind of fun. People say, Daddy Cornstar, don't you ever get tired of talking? Well, it's like me and you are carrying our conversation. I hear people right now open up a bag of chips. Turn on Daddy Cornstar. Let's see what crazy things he's doing today. Why isn't he paying attention to where he's walking? I don't know. Things like that. So I can actually hear you guys. Whoa. And I do kind of know where I got to pay attention and stuff. So like the satellite people are out today for internet. And the one guy, I felt so bad for him. I don't know how many trips he made up here, but he made a lot of trips. But people want their internet going and they got her done. Anyhow, it sounded like they had to do a bunch of work. Well, anyhow, here we go, guys. Would not want to be up here during a storm. I would not want to be up here during a storm. There we go. We are done for the night. Let's call it a night, guys. That's the end of today's video. Get some sleep. It's actually an early night tonight. Not dark yet, but it's going to feel nice. Go home, see Mama Cornstar, spend some time with her, see the grandkids, eat some supper, hopefully be able to relax a little bit, spend some time with Mama Cornstar again, and then get some shut-eye. So thank you guys for tagging along today. Don't forget to hit the like button. Please, please, please leave me some comments. I love comments.